you're watching this at launch, we're live right now on Twitch testing out some more of the weapons after the latest update. Feel free to check it out, the links in the description and the pinned comment in the comment section. What is going on, guys? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we have got loads going on, including something you can obtain a little early and some bugs coming from Johan. And no, we're not talking about Terminids. We have got loads to go over, including a humble statement and a potential new thing coming to the game that's in the works right now. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And on top of that, we're giving away 2 of the chemical agent war bonds tomorrow during the launch. So if you want to get your hands on it, head down to the comment section, stick a bug emoji in the comment section, because you know they're going to be the ones that are going to be hit the hardest from this chemical agents war bond. But we'll announce that via the Discord in the giveaway announcement sector, and let's dive on into the game and see what it is that's happening inside of Helldivers 2. So starting off, if you guys want to get your hands on the new Expert Exterminator player title, it's actually available in game right now. And no idea as to why, but it is something that it is available, and I have been rocking that now for the last 24 hours. It looks pretty damn cool. Not too sure what's going on with it, but if you guys want to use it, you definitely can do. Another bug that is available right now is this one right here. Johan states, "Hey everyone, we are aware of the rather embarrassing bug that the personal shield generator, where it does not take damage from melee attacks. We are looking at resolving it as soon as possible." Now, the community are stating that this is perfectly fine, don't touch it, we absolutely love it, and he reckons it might be a tad too easy. And talking about a tad too easy, it seems that not everybody is happy with the most recent update. As somebody states right here, "I don't get why people didn't play on easier level instead of complaining. Now any level is a walk in the park. Even big bugs get thrashed so fast. It's kind of sad." And Johan responded with, "Right, it's because it just didn't feel enjoyable or believable to hit a charger with a recoilless rifle and it brushing it off. We are going to look at the challenge of the game for those of a higher tier players. It's in the pipe." Now, we're going to get back to that one in just a little while, because it does seem like a new difficulty is going to be coming to the midst, hopefully giving those challenged difficulty users a little bit more of a buzz, as we know that the main problem with it is they nerfed everything because people were saying it was too easy, except it was more the hardcore player base at hand. The response from a general member of public stated, "Because it's the psychological effect of taking things away from a player. It doesn't feel good to have to drop difficulties, and it doesn't feel good to lose your favorite weapons. It's bad development strategy. Never take things away, only provide another avenue of success." And Johan responded with something which was completely contradictory, and I don't really understand the main narrative of it, but he states what he said: "At some point you might have to create more exciting situations, but that should be a last resort. And if you do, you should never remove what makes the weapon feel fun in the first place," which is hilarious to say now, considering the last month or so, but we're not going to be negative on the basis. I just think that maybe he probably shouldn't be contradicting himself so early on in the door. But we have got some great news. In a Reddit post with over 4,000 upvotes, people are stating right now, "Can we mostly agree that they absolutely deserve the highest praise for this patch? Looking at the bug fixes alone, I won't comment on individual buffs, but the bug fixes alone and the proper application of balancing, I think it's important the community shows some appreciation after the emotional rollercoaster the devs have been through. So many things I've personally been asking for to be fixed were fixed." And yes, I think this is one of those moves where they have finally made the right decisions. I think up until this point, it's not really one of those where a massive praise point is available. I think that realistically, they made a lot of bad choices, and they've now rectified those choices, understood the problems at hand, and have now changed it for the better. And it's definitely showing. As of yesterday, there was exactly 94,000 active Helldivers, which is a number that we haven't seen for quite some time. So it's nice to know that you guys are definitely enjoying the update. What is your favorite part of the update? Let me know via the comment section. Mine has got to be the thermite grenade. I absolutely love it. I just seem to be using it as much as possible. It's been glued to my hand since the moment the update launched. But it doesn't seem that everybody at Arrowhead is seeming to work down the head held high movement, as Twimbit actually actually put up this statement right here, stating, "It's growing for sure. Important not to get cocky though. You're only as good as your latest work. Let's celebrate while still learning from our mistakes in order to keep moving forward." Now, this is something that I did want to hear, and I absolutely love Twinbeard. I think that his main narrative and his viewpoints on the game, and just as overall as a person, is genuinely absolutely incredible. Now, there is some talks about something which is absolutely baffling. Now, obviously they work with PlayStation, so this doesn't surprise me at all, but people are wondering if there's communications with some upgrade for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and Twinbeard stated, "I believe it should be on the table, but it's not confirmed yet. We've asked about it, and when we know more, we'll try to communicate it as openly as possible." So for those of you guys who are crazy enough to spend $700 on the brand new PlayStation 5 Pro, you may well get an update to Helldivers with a new graphic boost. And this next post made me extremely happy and probably didn't get as much credit as it deserves, but this right here is an appreciation post for the great patch of the devs. And this is two people with the flamethrowers spraying up in the air, and it looks incredible. The range of this thing is insane, and yes, you do need to try it out. It's absolutely incredible, and I think this post deserved a lot more love. But taking a look at your top comments from the previous video, and we asked what your opinions were on the latest patch to find out exactly what your opinions were and how your thought process was going for it, and it seems to be really positive. One statement that seems to be going around quite a lot is this one right here. "We are back, boys." And I think that it's safe to say that the game is definitely on a turnaround and is going to be hopefully making these moves going forward a little bit nicer and a little bit easier for you guys to be able to actually enjoy the game. And hopefully we'll see some sort of Illuminate making its way to the rankings very soon. We are months and months and months into this, and I really want to see them before we hit the year mark. I think it's something that's quite important, and now is probably the perfect time to inject them in. The next comment that we have right here to show their appreciation is, "I'm so happy that they did this. This just saved Helldivers. So many weapons and stratagems to play around with. I've never used a thermite. Now I do, and I'm never going back. Congrats, fellow Helldivers. We are back." And this is absolutely incredible. I think that that's probably the biggest problem with the game right now, is on a level, the hardest thing to do inside of the game is pick a bloody loadout. There are so many things that I want to play with, whether it's the orbital gas strike, the new rail cannon, utilizing the new airstrike for the way that the rocket damage is being increased with. The 500k is just absolutely phenomenal. And when the biggest problem inside of the game is what it is that you should be using, and not because it's bad, it's just definitely a breath of fresh air. And for the final comment we have right here, it states, "For all those space marines who are on the edge about Helldivers, would the Emperor wish you to fail your duty to protect humanity on any battlefield?" And I think that that is definitely going to be the case. I think that it would be quite good to be able to bounce between the two. We have got a Space Marine video going up later on today, as it seems to be two communities that is really rallying together and bouncing between the two. I quite like the idea of finally having two games that I can relate to, and two games that I can bounce between without over-exhausting myself in content of any one game. I recommend that you guys do the same thing. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for all of your support on these videos. We are going to be hammering this out over the next few weeks, and make sure you get involved with the giveaway. You'd be silly not to at least try. Thanks again for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.